Good evening.
Give me a fortune to live where I could see me the sun do that every evening.
It does that every evening.
Do you ladies drive?
That car ain't run in 17 years. The day my husband died, they quit running.
Nothing's like it used to be, lady.
That's right. You from around here?
My name's Tom. Tom T. Triplett.
Oh, pleased to meet you. Name's Lucy Nell Crater. My daughter, Lucy Nell Crater. What you doing around here, Mr. Triplett? Where you come from, Mr. Triplett?
Lady, nowadays people do almost anything. I can tell you my name is Tom T. Triplett and I come from Tarwater, Tennessee, but you never seen me before. How you know I ain't lying? How you know I ain't Aaron Sparks from Singleberry, Georgia? Or how you know I ain't George Speeds from Gracie, Alabama? Or how you know I ain't Thomas Pratt from Tula Falls, Mississippi?
Oh, I don't know nothing about you.
Lady, people don't care how they lie nowadays. Maybe the best thing I can tell you is I'm a man. But listen, lady, what is a man?
What do you carry in that tin box?
Tools. Me and that box, between us, we can fix just about anything.
Well, if you come out here to work, I'll be able to give you food and a place to sleep. I can't pay.
Lady, there's some things mean more to some men than money. Now, I ain't never had a father and mother to tell me nothing, so I found out things myself. Oh, I've been a foreman on a railroad, assistant in undertaking parlor. I even come over the radio one time for 3 months with Uncle Roy and his Red Creek Wranglers. I've been a lot of places, and I've done a lot of things. But you know what it all boils down to? I wish I lived in a place like this where I could see me the sun go down every evening like God meant it to do.
Are you married or are you single?
Lady, where would you find an innocent woman today? I wouldn't want any of this here trash I could just pick up. She your baby girl?
Yes, my one and only. She's the sweetest girl in the world. I wouldn't give her up for nothing on earth. She's smart, too. She can sweep the floor and cook and wash, feed the chickens and hoe. I wouldn't give her up for a casket of jewels.
No, don't ever let any man take away from you.
Any man come after her will have to stay around the place.
Lady, there ain't a broken thing on this here plantation I can't fix for you. One arm, jack leg, or not. I'm a man, even if I ain't a whole one. And I got a moral intelligence.
Well, I told you could hang around and work for food, but you can't sleep in the house.
I'll sleep in that shed yonder.
That'll do, if you don't mind.
Why, lady, the monks of old slept in their coffins.
It wasn't as advanced as we are. You done a good job on the steps. I hardly recognize the place anymore. You made so many changes.
One change you don't know anything about yet.
Oh, Lucy, man, you done said the first word in your whole life. I declare. How you done it, Mr. Triplett?
Lady, the trouble with this world is nobody cares and stops and gives any time. You take my name. 3 babies left at the founding home the same day, so they called us the Triplets. Why, I never would have been able to teach Lucy Nell to say a word if I hadn't cared and stopped long enough. That's the same thing with this whole plantation. I'm even going to make that car run.
Teach her to say something else.
What you wanted to say next?
Teach her to say Tom.
You buy me some parts, I'll have this car running good as new.
Running where? If there ever was a man who wanted to take her away from me, I'd say no man on earth is going to take that sweet gal of mine away from me. But if he was to say, lady, I don't want to take her away, I want to stay right here, I'd say, mister, I don't blame you none. I wouldn't pass up a chance to live in a permanent place and get the sweetest girl in the world myself. You ain't no fool, I'd say.
I figure the parts needed will come to about $14. How old is she?
22, 23. She don't look it 'cause she's so innocent. I'll give you the money. You can walk into town for the parts in the morning.
Better get some paint, too. You don't want it to rust out.
We'll see about that later.
Lady, you got you a fine automobile. It's sure ran slick as a whistle once I got the hang of it.
You want you an innocent woman, don't you? You don't want none of this trash.
No, ma'am, I don't.
One that won't talk, or won't sass, or use foul language. That's the kind for you to have. Right here.
Well, that's right. She wouldn't give me any trouble.
Saturday, you and her and me can drive into town and get married.
Well, I can't get married right now. Everything you want to do takes money. I ain't got any.
What do you need with money?
It takes money. Some folks will do some things anyhow, but well, the way I think, I wouldn't marry no woman I couldn't take away on a trip, like she was somebody. I mean, take her to a hotel and treat her. Well, I wouldn't marry the Duchess of Windsor unless I could take her to a hotel and get her something good to eat.
Oh, Lucy Nell don't even know what a hotel is. Listen here, Mr. Triplett. You'd be getting a permanent house and a deep well and the most innocent girl in the world. You don't need money. Let me tell you something. There ain't no place in the world for a poor, disabled, friendless, drifting man.
Have to take my wife away for the weekend without no regards at all for cost.
I'll give you $15 for a weekend trip. That's the best I can do.
I wouldn't hardly pay for no more than the gas in the hotel. It wouldn't feed her.
Well, $17.50. You can take a lunch. You can have the car painted by Saturday. I'll pay for the paint.
I'll make it do. I better start scraping the car if I'm going to have it painted by Saturday.
Ain't she the most beautiful bride you ever seen? What's eating you, Mr. Triplett? You ain't very cheerful for a new groom.
The wedding didn't satisfy me none. We just something a woman in an office did. Nothing but paperwork.
Well, this here paper's the most important thing.
And that blood test, that's what galled me the worst. What do they know about my blood? Why, if they take my heart and cut it out, they wouldn't know a thing about me. No, sir, it didn't satisfy me at all.
It satisfied me. Satisfied the law.
The law. It's the law that don't satisfy me.
Don't Lucy Nell look pretty? She looks like a baby doll. You got you a prize.
Here's Lucy taking down things. And here's your lunch. Now, you take good care of my baby girl, you hear?
I need more money.
What? I gave you $17.50 this morning.
I spent it on the license. Most of it.
That ain't true, Mr. Triplett. License costs $2.
I'm talking about the car license.
Oh. Well, I reckon you'll have to wait and take your trip some other time.
Lady, a man is divided into two parts, body and spirit. Now, the body's like a house. It don't go anywhere. It can wait. But the spirit is like that automobile out there. It's always on the move. You understand?
Yes, I understand. Oh. It's $14. That's all I got. Quit fussing with me.
I'll make it do. Give it to her when she wakes up. I'll pay for it now. She's a hitchhiker. I can't wait. I gotta be on my way.
She looks like an angel from heaven.
See you want to ride. Come on. Sure hot weather to be walking somewhere. Why don't you put your suitcase in the back? You ride more comfortable.
What happened to your arm?
Huh? Oh, that. Why, I lost it on a hot day like this one.
What happened?
Well, when I was about your age, I decided to leave home and walk all the way to New Orleans. I was toting a suitcase, too, just like you. Oh, it was hot that summer. It was so hot the creeks was all dried up and the catfish was swimming around their own sweat. Well, by the time I reached New Orleans and toting that suitcase, my arm just melted right out of my sleeve.
You're funning me.
Now, why would I do that? Now, why would a smart young fellow like you be running away from his folks, huh? Well, son, I got the best old mother in the world, so I reckon you only got the second best. There's nothing so sweet as a boy's mother. She taught him his first prayers at her knee, give him love when nobody else would. Boy should never leave her. Not for anything in the world, not even for a casket of jewels. With all the trash running around, she's probably the only innocent woman I'll ever meet. I know when I left my mother, I deserted her, I did. I broke her heart. Made myself the lonesomest man in the country.
You let me alone. I ain't you.
Well, son, I never rued a day of my life like I rued the one when I left my dear golden-haired mother. She was an angel of heaven.
You go to the devil. Let me out. I don't want to ride with you no more. Let me out.
Hey, Sonny! You forgot your suitcase!
Can I get you anything else? Some coffee, maybe? You sure ain't much of a one for talking, are you? Which way you going? The only reason I'm asking is because the truckers that come in here, some of them are my friends, and maybe I can get you a lift. Oh, that fella you came in here with left. He paid for your ham and grits, but, well, you still owe 35 cents for the pastry you ate. Oh, that'll be Miss Buell. She's the boss. You can sit around just as long as you like, but, well, maybe you better pay now.
You can go on home now, George. I'll take over.
She still owes 35 cents. Fella came in with her and paid for a meal and then left. She's been sitting there an hour, just eating pastry, not saying a word. I guess maybe she's waiting for someone else to pick her up.
Yeah, I know her kind. Boy here says you owe 35 cents. What's the matter? Cake out your tongue? Come on, pay up and then get. Fresh one, huh? Bird. Here, now, don't you go using no foul language around me, you trash. Do you want to pay up or am I going to shake it out of you?
Look like she understands.
Here now, stop that.
Who are you?
I'm a husband. Lucy Nell. Lucy Nell. Everything's gonna be all right, Lucy Nell. Come on. When you see the hotel, Lucy Nell, it's got a big lobby and a dining room, and I'm going to buy a bunch of flowers to put on the bureau for you. So we're going to enjoy ourselves without no regards at all for cost. I wonder what happened to that kid.
Tom.
What did you say?